Hey traders, man, I haven't done a static video since like last Thursday or something, or Friday. Yeah, it was like Thursday maybe Wednesday. I don't know. Actually, I don't even know because we were doing like instead of static videos, it's just doing 10-hour live streams because of the price action. But here we go, man. All right, so at the top of the down sloping channel, we haven't touched this, man, right? But something that we must touch is right. Really, was potentially the bat into the cipher. Not much difference needed. Lower low is one of them, but look, between 113% where we had it, that was minimum target for where you had to retrace. The lower low had to be 113% fib extension from A to B to C. All right, real quick, just want to show it for people that don't know. Did this in the stream last night. But between a 113% and a 141.4% retrace. That's what you're looking for on your lower lows. So you falling below 113% is completely okay in these situations. So we went as low as 131.8, and you could go it could have gone all the way down to the 141.4% retrace, which is right here. Man, all the way down to like 9,400, but we got as low as 9,600, which exactly is an area we discussed that is support, that was support, right? On the daily, if you look left, there you go, man. That's exactly where the bounce happened. It was in the zone. Just on the way up, we had this whole zone discussed as resistance, right? Just like we have resistance up here, and it's really between 11.2 and 11.7. So nice bounce for now. On the daily, look at this, man. Huge hammer developing. That's pretty nice. A hammer harami potentially, and 2 rejection wicks for now. Anyway, I mean, like, you have seriously, like, I think 6 hours left until your daily close. So negative momentum had just begun to build. You 54 to 56 on the RSI. So maybe we'll be getting some sort of potential reversal candle. This is what one looks like, but there's still so much room to run to the downside if it wanted to. Let's go to the weekly. Right, look at this huge sell-off and then recovery for now. Still bearishly diverging, right, where you made a high on price, you're making a higher high, and lower levels of relative strength. So that still needs to be noted in your analysis, right? But just going back to the 60-minute, you need to really, really look and see if we can break this. Set your alerts up, right? Because that is a pretty big deal to have a geometrical breakout from the top. 1, 2. Now we're going on 3. All right, so breaking that, you would think that the next real resistance is around 11,500 to 11,200. I mean, that is like the area that we struggle with so much. All right, resistance, support again, support. All right, you just couldn't sustain prices above it long enough. But we know that is a very critical area because of the daily, man, right up here. So a lot of resistance. So it's one thing at a time for Bitcoin. The first is, showing rejection like this is very good. Closing like this would be awesome. And, the higher we go, the better, I guess, for the daily. 6 hours to go. But then there's that idea, Larley, was on a plane, sent this. He's like, hey, man, what about this? Seems like a decent idea, right? And it's like from the low, the swing low we've been using, to the high, the potential that in time we could see 8,200, which would all the CME gap fill people, they'd be pleased if we got down to this area. And by then we might be showing some crazy daily bullish divergence or something. But as it stands now, you're still within the parameters of the channel. That's why I have it plotted and have had it plotted ever since we created it. And that was just a few days ago. So break this, have your alert set up. If you do break it, remember, understand on the daily, the beginning of the resistance zone is like between 11,250 all the way up to 11,700. Okay, those are all daily candle high closes and wicks combination. All right, so if you ever break that, you might have a nice move up much higher. But remember, if you do break all these areas, we at least know where we could reverse our price action to the downside because of the potential cipher that's going on right now. I know it looks kind of weird. It was just because you had like the deepest retrace from X to A. That's what makes it look so weird. Normally you don't. Normally they're like this, you know. It's not a big deal. But or you know, like 38 to 50, but like remember on the cipher you can go between 38% and 62%, right? So this is like one of those. The cipher is one of the only harmonics that allows you to go from 38% to 62%. Most others are like between 38 and 50%, and then there's like the Gartley where it's just only 61%, and there's the butterfly where it's only 78%, right, from X day to B, the retraces. So this one's pretty broad, and you can get really crazy looking patterns that are different than each other because of that. Right, where it's like really, again, between 38% and 62%. All right. So just wanted to bring that up and let you know, everyone, that we have not broken out of anything yet. Right. We have bounced, and maybe we have formed our pivot point for C, which, remember, and this was a scenario I actually discussed last night where, hey, maybe we formed triple MACD bearish or bullish divergence, and we did. Ended up happening a lower histogram or smaller histogram wick than the one before it and the one before it there. And then you got tail end bullish divergence on the RSI. So the 60 minutes really helped, and we were at critical support. So you had bullish divergence at critical daily candle high close supports from 2018, and nice big bullish engulfing candle. And now we just bullishly engulfed again, but like 3 minutes ago, we just opened a new 60-minute candle. So, all right, man. Break this, we might see higher prices, but maybe not too much higher because there's so much overhead resistance above us for now. Okay, so if you enjoyed this static video that just gave an update on Bitcoin on the weekly, the daily, 4 hour and 60 minutes, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. I'll be live in a little while. So until next time, respect the TA.